Alright, welcome to the new video. So, you can tell by the intro, which I wouldn't blame you, that intro wasn't exactly obvious. Today we're going to be talking about how to make friends. So, the simple way to make friends is to just be worth more as a person. Now, what does that mean? Okay, bro, did you hear what I said? But seriously, how do we do that? It's very simple. All you need to do is just have things going on in your life. Now, what does this mean? It means that you don't need to try to make more friends. Precisely. At least that's not the first step. Because we both know you right now not touching grass. So the first step is to simply go outside. I know you've heard this a bajillion times, but you should have probably done it by now. Now, even if we don't touch grass, how do we get friends? Well, friends are formed when we have shared interests and shared values with someone. So, for example, let's say this guy also likes my same humor, and this guy also likes goes to the same gym I like to go. That means we're probably gonna become friends if we try to. Now, what's the final ingredient? The final ingredient is social skills. So now that you've laid all these three ingredients, no, I'm not gonna do the TikTok thing. Just look, right? So these are the three ingredients. Now, how do we actually use them? Well, ingredient number one is shared hobbies. Now, you don't have hobbies. It's the simple truth. I'm sorry to tell you, but you don't have hobbies. So, how do we get hobbies? Very simple. Find something that's productive. Okay? A hobby is different from other things in that it's almost always productive in some way. Or at least it's fun for you. Right? Not pleasurable like video games. Fun. So, how do we get fun things that are also productive? Well, the gym is the obvious example because it is so worth the effort, bro. You could train for 10 minutes a day. It is so worth the effort. So, you could get the gym, you could get, like, here's the deal. This is the things you enjoy, so I can't tell you exactly. For example, my hobbies are reading books, making videos. There's the camera. See you? See you. Good. So, going to the gym, talking with people, fucking off, reading books, just all these types of things. These are my hobbies, for example. But your hobbies could be, for example, going on hikings. Or maybe it's solving puzzles. Maybe it's learning new things. Who knows? There could be so many new hobbies. Alright? Just try something that you know is going to be productive for you. If it's fun for you, keep doing it. If it's not fun for you, you can jump to other things. Unless you just really want the benefits. But then it's not a hobby. It's just part of work. So, you get a hobby. Alright? Let's say you got a hobby. Congratulations. Let's say the hobby you got is going on hikings. Okay? I'm not talking like big hikings, just literally going outside touch grass. That's your hobby. Cool. What do we do next? Next, we find other people who also have those shared interests. But here's the problem with that. You don't have a social circle. And even if you do, most likely they're not interested in your new hobby. So, how do we find a new social circle? Well, it's very simple. Let's say you like to go hiking, right? Well, you go to the places that people like to hike. Like, for example, the places you like to hike. And then if there are other people there, you start to try talking with them. And then, of course, people like, don't be fucking rude, but you start talking with them. And because you're both in the same place, it's more likely that this person is also interested in hiking. And because you could get that place, it's also more likely that you can actually sustain this friendship. Now, the second ingredient is shared values. Now, what does this mean? It basically means that you two value the same things. Now, let's give, for example, honesty. You both really, really, really value honesty in a person. You don't want a person to lie to you, which is fair enough. I don't like that too. So, you gotta make sure that the person you're being friends with has the same values. Because if they don't have the same values, the friendship will not work. I'm sorry. Even if she's hot, it doesn't work like that. Like, let's say you have a girl. Alright, you found the perfect girl, but she's a party girl. She just does not fuck with you. She doesn't like to go on hikings and stuff. You two are not gonna be a match. It's just gonna fall over eventually because she's gonna want to do one thing, you're gonna do one another thing. No. So instead, find someone that has the same values in you, and also just be way more fun to talk with them that way. Now, the third and final ingredient is social skills. Now, how do we get social skills? Well, because it's a skill, you practice it. And how do you practice being social? You become social. Yeah, congratulations. You put two and two together. Amazing. So, you put the two and two together, you talk with people that hang around the same areas you like to be, then you find common interests, you find common values. Boom. There you go. You just keep doing that until eventually you get friends, like I do. So, let's recap, alright? The way to get friends is to get a hobby. Say it with me. Get a hobby. Then, you make some values that are really important for you. Then, you just practice social skills. And you keep doing these three things until you find a person you really fuck with. Boom, that's it. Fuck off.